Did the shorts cover? It ain't Monday yet? Oh, the fuck are we talking about? Hurry up, Kenny. You need to pay your shit. Yeah. So I want to talk about this entire situation with Charlie's vids, because some people are going to misinterpret or tell the story in a different way that benefits them. And I'm going to tell you the fucking truth because I saw it happen in certain time frames. You understand? So, all right, check this out, right? So, earlier throughout the day, I saw a Unity Twitter space with Tara Bull, David Goliath, Lawyer of the Apes, and all these other people in it. They talking about Unity and all this and that. I guess, like I said, Review Dork done pissed off a few people because Review Dork is an influencer that's just in the fucking way. Like I've been telling y'all, you got these people that are in the way of the movement and they think they're doing good by putting out their information because they said they're apes, but they're in the fucking way. All right? Now, as all of this is happening, okay, I guess Charlie was doing what Charlie does, stirring that pot up because Charlie has all the information. But something interesting happened earlier that day. Astro mentioned, about, log the float. He mentioned that he talked to the guy, user of intellect, talked to him and said, hey, man, I've been coding since I was 12. So I've been doing this for like 10 years. Okay, so I'm pretty familiar with coding. I know a lot about computer programming. Okay, so why don't you let me make this log the float shit, make this shit secure, so that way everybody can feel safe to even log floats. And from what user of intellect told him is, hey man, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I got 18K spent on this, supposedly 18K. So trust me on this, bro. I'm good. Okay. That's what you said. Cool. So Astro's like, man, look, this shit ain't shit. I mean, look at it. It's trash as fuck compared to my shit. And Astro's explaining his his argument, which I understood. That's why I automatically rejected log the float. So nothing against Jackson Hunter, nothing against Boss Blunts. But I ain't logging shit. I ain't computer sharing shit. I ain't doing none of that shit. All right? So you guys will never know what I got. Okay? I'm waiting till the motherfucking shorts cover and I'm taking my bag and I'm out of here. Okay? Like everybody else is going to do. But yeah. Anyways, fast forward. Charlie's Vids comes up with a video. The float logger. Okay? Very important video to watch. I watched this shit like 3 times, okay? Very important video to watch. He basically exposed user intellect, who is literally a dick rider of day trades. He literally goes from this play to that play, this play, that play, this play, that play. And then he stumbled upon AMC. Before AMC had his run-up, or actually on the 27th, as Charlie would show, he showed that, hey, he goes on this stock twits or stock whatever the website is. He goes on there and talks shit about AMC, calls it a scam. Wall Street is fighting back. All right. Then the next day, literally the next day, he goes, AMC, let's do it. Let's do it? You want to invest in AMC now? Oh, now you see that so you did your due diligence before you talk shit. So you was listening to other motherfuckers. Who don't know what the fuck they talking about. Yeah, user of intellect. Anyways, Charlie's Viz exposed him, went through his frequently asked questions, and literally debunked every last single one of them, as you can see yourself on the video. All right? He debunked every last one of them. And yeah, very serious shit. Okay? So then this was literally, I'm going to say 30 minutes to an hour before David versus Goliath. He tweets, hey guys, we're going to have Charlie's vids and user of intellect in the space talk. Let's all talk and da-da-da yada. So I was like, damn, this shit taking a long time to start, because I'm like, I'm waiting to see what Charlie gonna say, because I just seen him diss the shit out of user intellect. Okay? So this is what's happening. Okay? So as that happened, then the video, then the space starts to go. Then the space starts to go. Okay? The space starts to go. They introduce user intellect. He's talking his shit. Yeah, so I know what I'm doing. Here's why you should trust me. He's doing the same spiel. Okay? And then they introduce Charlie. Woo-wee! They introduce Charlie. So when they introduced Charlie, okay, Charlie went straight for the fucking neck, like you expect Charlie to do, because Charlie does informational work. I get it. Some people don't like him because, you know, he's who he is, but fuck it. He's man's giving us information we fucking need to know. Okay? I'm telling you. So, and I've always recommended Charlie from the fucking jump. From the fucking jump back in fucking February, I recommended Charlie. Okay, I get it. Some people don't know people and they like, oh, he thinks he's this or that. No. Fuck that. Charlie is what he says he is. So he went straight for the fucking jugular of this motherfucker. He's like, basically asked, this is what Charlie asked him. Why do you need these shares? What are your credentials? Why? What is this about? Basically, what is your purpose on doing log the float? And right at that point, right when Charlie asked him that, everybody's losing their fucking minds. Terrible losing her mind. Lawyer of the Apes losing his mind. David Goliath losing his mind. Everybody's like, whoa. We don't want to make this to a beef thing. And it's like, it's like they didn't even get it. They didn't even understand what Charlie just showed all of us, real apes. He didn't even, they didn't understand why. Which is why I get it. Sometimes you other apes that are in the cool popular group, you're going to have to put that bullshit to the side and start fucking with the rebels. Because the rebels, we actually been correct this entire time. All right? So, with that being said, Charlie, stop editorializing things, Charlie. Charlie's like, yeah, whatever. I want to keep continuing before I was rudely interrupted. And I'm sorry, Terrible. I get it. You an all-star when it comes to this shit. You an OG ape. I get it. But boy, you just don't know what you stepped into when it comes to this conversation. You stepped into a guy that claims he's a data scientist versus an actual data scientist. Okay? So let's just be clear before everybody gets the fake shit out there, because I'm telling you what really happened. Okay? So, as I'm, Charlie was like, answer the fucking question basically, right? And then user of intellect, he responds, well, I'm not going to answer your first question, apparently, and then Charlie's like, well, that's all I need to fucking know. Good night. And he fucking left. What the fuck you want him to do? Listen, you've had to actually be watching his video beforehand to know what was going to go down. See, those people think that Charlie is just on some fucking, period, tirade or some shit. Nah. Charlie showed us, the YouTubers, the DD doers, all of us. He showed all of us the real versus fake. What you saw, and I'm not dissing you, Terrible, but you got to put that shit to the side. You just saw a motherfucker that does DD on a whole total different basis. Drop the link on Twitter and everything, showing you all his information that he does. Killed it. Because remember, there's a group of, it's the same shit we've all been saying. Stay away from the social media influencers. Stay away from the popular crew, okay? The rebels, which is the reason why you're here, the rebels has been right since day one. The rebels, the ones that nobody really knows about, the ones that ain't in the popular crew, the popular crowd, yeah, the rebels are the ones that know what the fuck they're talking about. Meanwhile, you other motherfuckers, you got lucky on a few plays, and a few popular motherfuckers are gonna let you hang in their crew. Come on, motherfucker, you think that make you real? That doesn't make you real at all, because all that shit could be stripped. You understand? So, yeah. And then when user intellect gets checked by Lawyer of the Apes like, you know what? Let me ask a real serious question. Since I am a lawyer, what are your credentials? And this is how user intellect answers. Well, I never said I was a data scientist, which he did say. I never said I was a data scientist, but I have a PhD and I teach. That's when you see me recording on the last video, all right? Because I caught the aftermath. I was like, yo, Charlie's Vids is the fucking GOAT when it comes to protecting AMC shareholders. You don't understand what he just did. Astro confirmed that this dude, user of intellect, didn't properly do data to make a secure website. That's why you're seeing everybody saying, hey man, your information's out there. You might want to not log the float right now, because that shit is everywhere. And then the crazy part is, user of intellect, they got a whole page about you on this Investor Place website. So what are your intentions? Which is the correct question that Charlie was asking. What are your intentions? Because from what I see and what he showed everybody else, your site, bro, is fucked up. And I'm like, God damn it, man. I get it. Everybody are smooth brain apes. But man, it is fucking terrifying what is happening right now, which is, I'm so glad that Charlie is on our side. Many people will say, oh, he's just a shill, he's just this. It's because you probably said some shit that pissed him off. Because you're probably an influencer. Okay? You're probably in the fucking way. You're probably a clickbaiter. You're probably someone who does shit for likes. Charlie does shit because he's just fucking Charlie. People, you don't understand. Listen, that's why I said, listen, everybody's oohing on over Lou, some guy who got maybe a connect to a Wall Street neighbor, okay? Meanwhile, it's a whole motherfucker that got all this data that he's showing. Data, the shit that matters, the shit that saves. You know what I'm saying? Control S. Yeah, I'm an engineer. Did you know that? The real, feel for real, engineer, producer. Did you know that? I'm into tech too. Did you know that? But at the same time, I'm coming from the streets and I'm looking at this shit like, okay, who's keeping it real? Who's keeping it fake? Immediately, I saw Charlie's vids and knew that this kid was keeping it real. So Charlie's vids, I want to salute you. You, Astro, both of you, definitely are amazing. Oh, and Review Dork update. He goes in comments on my video and he says, instead of making videos about me, you don't know what you're talking about. Review Dork, like I said, I'm in your city, boy. Like I said, you ain't got to disagree with me. You ain't got to agree with me. But I'm in your city and I'm talking my shit. What you gonna do about it? So, anyways, nothing, exactly. But anyways, Charlie's Vids, you're amazing. Remember, people, this is the main reason why we're telling you I'm making these videos, and Charlie's Vids making these videos, Astro's making these videos. We have to call out these individuals. because they're going to lead you on a path astray where you're thinking, okay, I could just do what they did. And then here it is. You fucked up your own fucking MOAS. I just saw a Marine today, a Marine named The Marine. He made a video today. He's pretty sick right now. And I know this video is long. I'm sorry. But he made a video where he said, hey, just the same thing I was saying. The original purpose of this was to buy, hold, don't do no distractions, focus only on AMC, and that's it. And now everybody's going astray. They're following these influencers that's doing all this and that. And now they're lead astray. Now the MOAS is taking longer. People, we supposed to have been rich. But you got us out here keeping it real with you, calling out these fakes like Review Dork. He's a fake. And they tried to fucking suck up to him today during this unity call. They tried to suck up to him. We're all apes. It's okay. All right. I take back what I said. I don't take back nothing I said. Review Dork. You're still a dork. And if you got something to say, let's do it. Don't matter to me. Like I said, you're in the fucking way because all of your suggestions, shit, even Matt Kors, you're in the way, dude. Mama, moon, we're going to the moon. Bro, that's the dumbest song I ever heard. I'm about to make my own shit. Special announcement. I'm about to make my own song called AMC to Pluto. In the remix, when I'm MOAS, I'm putting Future on it. And you already know why. Yeah.